Hi, this is Amanda Lynn from Speaking English Today, and today we're looking at those hard IELTS Writing Task 2 topics that make you think, what on earth am I going to write about? So we're looking at how to come up with ideas for these topics, how to come up with good vocabulary that will give you those higher scores, and we're specifically focusing on discuss both views and give your own opinion type tasks, but these strategies can be used for any task type. So let's get started. Okay, this is the task that we're looking at. Some people believe that happiness is the most important aspect of life. However, others think that it is too idealistic and that it is more important to be a realist. Discuss both views and give your own opinion. Now, for a lot of people, these topics can be really challenging when the topic is about philosophy or branches of science that are not that popular. And it leaves people wondering, what do I write about? I don't really know about the topic. So we're going to get into that today. Step 1, analyze parts of the task. So taking this task, we can see that there are separate parts of the task. And when you begin writing, it's really important to clarify what those are. So for this task, we have View 1, happiness is the most important aspect of life. View 2, View 1 is too idealistic, and it is more important to be a realist. Then finally, your own opinion, what you think about the two views in the task. It's also important to write a balanced answer that looks at each part equally in your essay. So we're also going to look at how to do that. So step 2, we want to brainstorm ideas for the different topics. So for View 1, I could talk about how you perceive events or reality, optimism, being pessimistic, life quality index, the law of attraction, mindfulness. So we're just at this point just brainstorming a whole bunch of ideas for topic 1. And for topic 2, I have being overly optimistic, happiness burns out, it can lead to sheer disappointment. So this is just a bunch of ideas. We're just brainstorming at this point. It doesn't matter whether these ideas are good or not. We're just writing down as many ideas that we can think of on the topic, and then we'll go into choosing them in the next step. I just want you to know that I am no expert on happiness or being a realist, and you don't have to be either. Actually, what I do is preparing for a topic that I really don't know anything about, just go onto some blogs and read some articles about this topic so you can get ideas, you can get vocabulary, you can see things and information about this topic that you've never even thought about before, and then you're better prepared for that. And also borrow that vocabulary, learn some of that vocabulary and use it in your own writing. Take some ideas and put it into your own writing for your own practice. It's a very helpful tip. Step 3, we need to make an outline. Now, in another video, I talk about how to make an outline and the different outlines for this kind of discuss both views and give your own opinion essay. So be sure to check that out. It's in the description below. But for today, I'm going to choose this outline because it's a hard topic. So I really want my opinion to be its own paragraph since it's a pretty hard topic. Next, let's make the outline. Okay, so using this outline template, we're going to make our actual outline. So paragraph 1, some think happiness is paramount in life because I have no idea what to say here. So if that's you, look back at your list that you brainstormed for ideas. Okay, so we have our list here of our ideas that we brainstormed. Now we can give a reason from our list. So I wrote, one of many reasons is that positive, optimistic people can key into the law of attraction and manifest a bright future. Happy people are idealists and can envision incredible realities for the future. So here I will use a couple more ideas that I brainstormed for my example. Ivy League universities like Harvard select applicants that are visionaries. Okay, so I have a real example of a specific place, and I'm done. On to paragraph 2. All right, so let's look at our list that we brainstormed for paragraph 2. The topic for this paragraph is, others argue that being happy all the time is too idealistic and that realists have a healthier mindset because the search for constant happiness leads to irrational behavior that prioritizes self-gratification as opposed to a realist that is more prone to fulfilling their responsibilities. My example is, many famous musicians, like the lead singer in Queen, sought happiness through drug use and reckless behavior, and this often results in loss of their lives, careers, and opportunities. This example is good because it is from my knowledge of a specific person. Also, you don't need to remember the name of someone if you can write another way that the person is known, as I did here where I said the lead singer in Queen. Okay, now that we have our outline for the 2 paragraphs of the 2 views, it's now time to put our own opinion. So I wrote, while I do believe that it is important to have the grounded mindset of a realist, I strongly feel that happiness is a driving force that creates a great life. If I don't really know what to write about here, I can look back at the list of ideas that I have brainstormed. So my reason is, a passionate, positive person that truly lives in the moment continuously fosters fond memories. Furthermore, such a person can tap into the law of attraction and become who they truly want to be. So here I have 2 reasons for my answer. Normally, my outline would not be so long with so many words. I would just write 2 or 3 words for each idea, but I wanted to write it out like this so that you can see how the ideas flow logically together. Practice writing quick, short outlines because you would not have enough time to make them long like this. My actual outline would look much more like this. Very short with just a few words to remind myself of what I want to write about. Now that you have your outline, you'll be far better prepared to write your essay and get a high score on the IELTS writing test. So let's get into writing the essay. To begin our actual essay, let's write our introduction. My introduction is, many would say that being happy is the most important part of life, but not everyone would agree. There are those that see this concept as too idealistic in the real world, as they place more value on seeing things the way they truly are. While both views make good points, I believe that happiness creates a life of meaning. So you can see this is a good introduction because I paraphrase the task and I include all parts that we have mentioned before, and everything is in my own words. So to learn more about how to write an introduction, check out the video in the description and it will guide you through step-by-step how to write a really strong introduction. So next is body paragraph 1. We're going to use our outline to write this paragraph out. Since I have my outline already written, it's going to be very easy to write. So my first sentence is, some think happiness is paramount in life. This is my topic sentence. Then I wrote, one of the many reasons is that positive, optimistic people can key into the law of attraction and manifest a bright future. So here is my reason to support my topic sentence. Furthermore, happy people are idealists and can envision incredible realities for the future. This is another reason that I have given to support my topic sentence. For this reason, Ivy League universities like Harvard select applicants that are visionaries because people with positive outlooks on life tend to achieve greatness in life. So this is my example. Therefore, it can be argued that happiness is more important than any other aspect of life. So this last sentence is really important to connect my example with my topic sentence. That way I can get maximum points in coherency. Are these great ideas? I don't really think so, but you do not need to worry about coming up with really good ideas for your writing. In IELTS writing, you're not scored by how good your ideas are. Check out my other videos to see how your writing is scored in IELTS. They're in the description below. Next, we'll move on to body paragraph 2. So our topic sentence is, conversely, others argue that being happy all the time is too idealistic and that realists have a healthier mindset. My reason will be, when people search for unfaltering happiness, this often leads to irrational behavior that prioritizes self-gratification. In contrast, a realist is more prone to fulfilling their responsibilities. To illustrate, many famous musicians like the lead singer in Queen have sought unwavering happiness through drug use and reckless behavior. As a result, lives, careers, and opportunities are lost. Therefore, realists are far more sensible. Finally, moving on to body paragraph 3 about your opinion. So, to begin, I wrote, in my opinion, it is more important to have the grounded mindset of a realist. So here I'm acknowledging the other view. However, I strongly feel that happiness is a driving force that creates a meaningful life. So here I write my opinion and I write that I strongly feel. So I'm saying that I really, really believe this. In fact, a passionate, positive person that truly lives in the moment continually fosters fond memories. So here I'm giving reasons for my opinion. Moreover, such a person can tap into the law of attraction and become who they truly aspire to be. So I'm giving more reasons to support my idea. For this reason, I believe that happiness is of prime importance. So I'm wrapping my ideas together and bringing it back to the topic sentence. And in this case, I'm also bringing it back to my overall opinion of the topic. Now it's time to write the conclusion. For this, I use the task and my introduction and the main ideas to put them all together in one conclusion. Taking ideas from each part can create a really strong conclusion. But for today, I'm going to make it really simple. In conclusion, while it is necessary to be practical and have a realistic view of the world, happiness is the most fundamental facet of life. This is a really short conclusion. It's only one sentence, and that is perfectly fine. But the important thing is that my conclusion includes both view 1, view 2, and overall, it's my opinion of the two views. So that makes for a strong conclusion. I could definitely write more, but there's really no need to. Okay, now that you know how to write an essay for IELTS Writing Task 2 difficult topics, it is time for you to practice. Now it's your turn. The topic is, some people believe that the world should only use renewable energy such as wind and solar. Others argue that it is better to rely on nuclear energy. Discuss both views and give your own opinion. Post your outline or essay in the comments below. So best of luck to you on this task. For many of you, this can be very, very challenging because it's talking about a branch of science that is not really discussed all that often, unless you have taken classes specifically on this or you have some kind of job or interest related to this. Now, for general people, most people don't really have a lot of knowledge or experience on this. So be sure to do your research, look up this information on blogs and different websites to get ideas and borrow some vocabulary, and then post your outline in the comments below. I'm looking forward to seeing your essays. Good luck. You can pause the video here to start writing your essay.